Good afternoon, good morning, happy 1st of July already. We are into July now. Certainly here in the UK, round about this time next month, the retail stores will start to get their Christmas sweets in. Anyway, we're not talking about retail stores with food, we're talking about crafting. I am Craig Laird, this is Wake Up Call with Craig, and this is Thursday, as I say, 1st of July. Now with it being Thursday, we've got jam-packed show lined up, kind of like we do every other day anyway, but with this being Thursday, what we have got coming up, first of all, after Wake Up Call, is we've got Debbie Robinson. She's going to be back in the building as well. So that is with a masterclass, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, all about embossing folders. However, what we're going to do, it's actually one of my picks for the show as well today, so we'll have a look at them just shortly. Then what we've got as well is cartload being a Thursday. So within this one here, of course, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Also with Debbie as well. Now got some incredible deals that the main man himself, Ben, will be going over just shortly. However, I've got a few of my picks from the show as well. So we're going to be having a look at them. In case you're wondering why I am rushing through, that is because usually I have 3 picks on a Wake Up Call with Craig. Do you know what I've done today? I've got 4.
Whoa!
I know, we've got 4, and I like to think at 1 o'clock in the morning when I've finished my prep, I'm quite chuffed with what we've got lined up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight over to Ben, and he's going to feed us and fill us in with lots of comments and nonsense that Ben just likes to feed us.
That's literally one of the worst shows I've ever had. He's going to fill us in with a load of old nonsense and the stuff he normally does. And he's going to feed us. I'm definitely not feeding you. I'll give you some deals and stuff, but yes. Oh, brilliant. It's going to be a great day today. We've got the masterclass coming up, embossing folders all the way. And cartload, let me just tell you later on, we are going to be bringing you some amazing deals, but also we've got lucky dips for you as well. The lucky dips are back and you'll want to get your hands on those. I'll give you more details a little bit later, but if you want to get ahead of the rest, then you can check out the show page on our website. But also, with it being the 1st of the month, we've got some special deals for you actually, running through until the 4th of July. Basically, if you spend £30, $30, 30 euros, you'll save an extra 5, so $5, €5, or £5. And on top of that, Totally Tiffany, right? You love all the Totally Tiffany products. We've got a great selection of buddy bags for you as well today. Basically, if you're shopping Totally Tiffany goodies, triple points as well. So plenty of reasons to stock up on that storage, plenty of reasons to get ahead on the web, and we're really looking forward to a very exciting day. If you'd like to get in touch with us, as per usual, you can do. You can get in touch on Facebook, you can get in touch on YouTube, and we shall read out your comments and questions right throughout the show. Craig.
Absolutely, we will do it indeed. So what we're going to do is let's dive straight in. First of all, let me just put my cup of tea down. I'm just making sure my phone's off today. It is off today. We're going to be having a look at our cut and emboss folders. This is the first thing that we're going to be looking at, which is part of the masterclass with Debbie. Now these ones here, you've got 5 sets in total there. Now we've got a lovely inspirational idea for you to see. Now when you've got these ones, these do exactly as they say in the title, these cut and emboss. So these are the folders, 5 elements in total, £38 here in the UK, $44 for you guys stateside. However, we always have a however, and it's always a very good however. If you're platinum, you're going to be £30.40 or $35.20. Now within these ones here, once again, just to reiterate the name and the title, cut and emboss. So not only do they emboss, they cut at the exact same time. One pass through your Gemini, your MIDI, or any other electric die cutting machines that you've got at home. So within this one here being on masterclass, this is actually going to be the first demo that I'm going to be having a look at in a moment or two. We're going to go nice and simplistic and elegant when it comes to the card. I did post it on Facebook last night and a lot of you guys absolutely loved what we're going to do. So within Wake Up Call today, we're going to do a range of different simplistic, more detailed, elegant, a nicer range of samples and demos throughout the show. So that is my first pick from when it comes to the masterclass. One of my other demos, we will talk you through it later on, is going to be another set of embossing folders, but we will go through them just shortly. What we're then away to do we're going to bring in what we've got coming up in cartload. Now, these have been a favourite of so many of you that have already got your hands on these ones in the past. Absolute favourite of mine. These, if you didn't already know, the absolutely lovely and talented Sarah Kay from our design team, she designed these. She drew these ones. So these are all of the birth floral months of throughout the year. Now, within this one here, it's the birth month floral stamp and die set. Now, including altogether 223 elements, £80 or $95 for you guys stateside. Really, really cracking saving on that already. However, £64 or $76 if you are platinum. Now, that is really bringing the price down even more. Now,
that's a big saving, that is.
That saving is crazy. That saving is legit. That's £123.88. Or for you guys stateside as well, the saving is $144.40. That is even before your Club Inspire, even before Club Inspire. Now, keeping in mind, if you are new to us, relatively new, we'll go through Club Inspire throughout the show, throughout the day. But even if you're not quite at platinum, maybe that you're a tier below that, you still get your saving as well. So you've got the... No way. Let me just check my notes on that.
Hang on a minute.
Nah. Wow, okay, so you go for that one there. You're also going to get 100 extra bonus points as well if you go for that full bundle. 100 extra bonus points. This is the best price yet. Works out you're saving 60% as well. This is what's coming up in cartload. Now, this collection here in cartload, phenomenal. Now, if there's anything that's going to really inspire you, it's certainly going to be what Debbie's going to show you as well. Hopefully, what I'm going to demo, although it's July, I thought, you know what, I'm getting in the festive spirit. So the demo, a little bit of a tease that I showed on Instagram last night, is the poinsettia from December. So if you do want to get your hands on that one today, then of course head across to our website. So it's either crafterscompanion.co.uk here in the UK, .com for you guys stateside, and .eu for you guys across in Europe. Always check out the full website as well, and please do not miss the current Get It, Got It Good as well, that we know that Ben will go over as well throughout either the show or throughout the day.
I am glad that I'm sat down after hearing about that deal that we've got coming up for you later on. That is ridiculous. And don't forget, of course, within the Cartload show as well, we do have the lucky dips for you as well. £1, £3, £5 lucky dips, and I'll go through the value of those lucky dips for you in just a little while. And the great thing with those lucky dips as well is that you'll be able to buy 5 of each of the lucky dips without getting repetition, which is amazing. It's going to be a brilliant day. Cartload is the show that you have got to be tuning in for, and producer Johnny's just told me you're already jumping in for those lucky dips. Get them, because they will go. The lucky dips always sell out. Get yours before they disappear, before we get to Cartload tonight. Something else which is fast disappearing is this week's Get It, Got It Good deal. Yeah, if it's adhesives you're after, then this is a brilliant bundle because you're getting a little bit of everything really. You're going to get 2 bottles of your all-purpose glue included, along with your red liner tape, that's the 3mm. You've got tape pens included in there as well. Alongside that, you're also going to get your 3D chunky glue, and you've got your double-sided foam sheets as well. 5 of those included. What I love about that is it's a little bit of everything, but also if you're brand new to it and you want to try out different adhesives, it's a great way to be able to do it without spending a huge amount of money. Thank you for all the comments already coming in. Lots of you already tuned in and excited about the day today. Eleanor Schwing-Jones is with us from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Winnebeth is in. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday, Winnebeth, by the way. Let us know. Linda says, good morning. Mary says, good morning from Wisconsin. Deborah from Louisiana. Sandra's in from Buffalo, New York. And Val Lloyd is in from Southampton. Lots of lovely messages already coming in. And just to clear it up, Nee, you said, did Ben say they got body bags? No, buddy bags. Definitely said buddy bags. If I said body bags, I didn't mean to. Buddy bags. We've got Totally Tiffany buddy bags. And don't forget, of course, as well, with the Totally Tiffany products, you have got triple points as well. So do get ahead on the web. Keep those comments coming in and let us get over to the crafty side of the studio. He's just had a glug of his tea. He's done his stretches, and I think he is ready to rock and roll.
I'm ready to rock and roll. First and foremost as well, those Lucky Dip bags, please, please, please shop ahead. Please shop ahead on Wake Up Call. You can do that not only just masterclass, but of course Cartload. You already know how phenomenal, popular, like the mystery bags have been in the past. These Lucky Dip bags, these are going to be equally popular as well. So do make sure, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Wake Up Call will kind of already be at the top of the page. Click on that, but then you can also go into your masterclass and then again, go into Cartload, get the Lucky Dip bag now. Get the dips now within Wake Up Call.
Just to say though as well, of course, if you are just passing through the show today and you haven't got time to shop, you will be able to join us for those lucky dips on Cartload later on as well. 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 o'clock East Coast, and I'll be going through them more with you in more detail as well. So if you want to see what you could be getting, if you want to wait until then obviously you can do that as well.
Obviously, just to make sure as well, it's the fact of, even before they might sell out, there's a good chance they could sell out. So this is what Wake Up Call's all about, getting in there first. Something like the Lucky Dip bags that are coming up in Cartload. Get in there now, and then whether they sell out or not, Ben will be showing you what you could be expecting to get as well. So that's Cartload. Let's focus now, of course, on what is coming up in Masterclass as well. So we've got just one little thing as well. Afternoon, Johnny.
Oh, hello, he's done that early. Oh, hang on. Did
you do it? Hello. Oh, well, don't know if you heard it. But the reason I was doing that is because, afternoon, Nicola.
Hi.
There you go. So maybe a new face to some of you. Some of you will be familiar with her. We've got her joining the Wake Up Call team as well. So yeah, let me tell you, she's... what a day she's joined. We're all rather hyper today. Rather hyper. And this is where it's going to kick off with the masterclass. Cut and emboss folders here. So popular in the past because one pass through, it embosses and it also die cuts at the same time. Now within the set you're getting all 5 folders. These are going to go through your Gemini Junior, they're going to go through your Gemini Midi as well, but of course they will go through your A4 Gemini and even your large one as well. Just to say, it doesn't have to be a Gemini, they will go through any of your die cutting machines. You will just need to double check the plate configuration. That is where our website is always the best place to go, because if you go into your downloads, into the manuals, the guides, you're going to see lots of kind of step-by-steps of different die cutting machines and plate configurations that we've done for you. So that's the 5 that you're going to be getting within the set. Let's show you some finished samples. Now we're going to be having a look at the actual outline all the way around. This is actually the embossing folder. So the center part on this one cuts out. This one here with your Be Happy. This is going to work so well, Ben, with the Be Beautiful collection that we've just launched lately.
Yeah.
Gorgeous sunburst on this one here. Bringing in your inks, bringing in maybe your pens, any of your different mediums, your paste that you want to use, you can do. But they've all got a different die cut element. So within this one here with the window, all the brickwork embosses, but the window actually die cuts. So you can have someone in the back, someone at the front. Maybe you've got your pop-out characters, you want to incorporate them that you can do. And then look at this one here. All 5x7, but you can then chop them and change them if you so wish, like I'm away to do in a moment. But that is the 5 that you're getting within that set there. £38 here in the UK, $44 for you guys stateside. But if you're platinum, £30.40 or $35.20. Lots of different things that you can do. And I think what we'll do, Ben, is we'll dive straight in.
Do it.
And you guys loved this idea that I posted on Facebook last night. And this is just to show you can go inky, you can go mixed media, you can go grungy, all that you want. Debbie will be showing you lots of things within Masterclass. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in our white smooth cardstock and I'm going to pop it straight in. Now I have cut this to 5x7, but what we're going to do, when it comes to your cut and emboss folders, you're going to use your 2 cutting plates. So your two cutting plates from your Gemini. But what I like to do to enable that emboss, just to have that extra standout detail, I like to include my metal shim as well. So base cutting plate, folder with my cardstock, pop my metal shim, top plate. Now this isn't going to affect or damage or anything like that when it comes to the die that's in place. What it's just going to do is it's going to push out all that extra detail even more. And some of them, for instance this one, you can use either the emboss side, or Ben, you can actually even use the deboss side as well.
Yeah.
Both of them look equally gorgeous. So let's bring this one out. So I'm going to see maybe how far I can oh,
there you go.
So we
You
can
can see it
kind
there.
of get, oh, thank you, Nicola. So this is the emboss side.
Yeah.
Technically it's the emboss side, but if I turn it round, technically this is the deboss side.
Yes.
However, the alternative rays are actually emboss. So you can be doing it either way that you want. What I'm going to do here is, what you also get is basically the outline all the way right. It's an emboss line. So I'm going to follow that all the way down. So I'm going to make it so that I've trimmed it the way that it should be. And then I will explain the next bit, and then we can start to assemble it and we can start having a look and read of your comments. But this is me trimmed it now, so I've got that perfect image. So I'm going to come up here. It actually works out 5 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to obviously match that bit up to the 5 inch as well and cut it. So you can go buy apparently I'm a maverick. Nicola says on that one there.
He takes things to the extreme, doesn't he,
Taking it to the
Nicola?
extreme.
Oh, he's not even started yet.
Not
You
even
wait till he gets
started.
going.
Cutting it down. Now, this is leaving it in its simple, bare form. No inking, no waxes, nothing at all. White, smooth stamping card, and this is how it looks. What I've also done, Ben, is this die-cut circle that comes out. If you got a hold of our verse compendium,
Oh, yes.
this is one of the envelope stickers.
Yep.
So what I have already done is I've taken one of my circle nesting dies, and using the die cut piece that comes out, I've die cut using one of my circle nesting dies that's just slightly bigger than the sticker.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to pop this one
It's what I mean.
into the
Look
middle,
at this. What a rogue.
going all out. Now, the wise move would have been not to pop my foam pads on the back beforehand, but let's go for it.
Make it tricky for yourself.
There we go, exactly. If I can do it the tricky way, I will do. This could be a sentiment stamp, a little die cut. What about a little circle sentiment topper you've got left over from Hunky Dory?
Yeah.
That would be nice in there. Now what we can do is I've brought in some black card. Now we've got black card not only on the show but also throughout the day on Crafters TV. But what I've done is I've brought in a little bit of yellow gingham card, and I've cut that to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Black card, 6 by 6. Now what I have also done is I have taken the centre out. I've got that because I don't want to see black all the way through.
Okay.
I want to see that gingham popping all the way through. So therefore, I have then just taken the aperture out with my either your paper trimmer or your nesting dies. And what I'm going to do now, Ben, is I'm going to simply start to assemble all these
Okay.
layers.
Anne on Facebook just asking, who wound Craig up this morning? He was already, to be honest, he was already in a fairly sort of wound up mood when I arrived. What it was, he's discovered this new kind of, what do you call it, like filter on one of the apps that he uses. They're the ones that can sort of change the way that your face looks, or give you a different hairstyle, or pop your like sunglasses on, or give you a beard. He was going around having a bit of fun doing that this morning, like a giddy school kid. He made me bald, which was quite fun.
Did you send the picture to your wife?
No, I haven't done it yet, but I will be doing it later on. It looks really
It does.
real, and it's also just made me think that I'm hoping that I'm going to keep my hair for as long as possible, so I look terrible with no hair. I mean, it's not Craig, you can tell me what you think. It's not a great look, is it?
Yeah, some people get away being bald or little hair.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, I'm no Jason Statham.
No.
No, you can say that. But you also found that other cool little app which gives you a face that looks like, what did you say that movie it was from? Like
Arthur Christmas.
Arthur Christmas, like an animated face.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it was really good.
So cool.
That's why he's wound up this morning anyway.
That and the Lucasade helped.
That and the what?
That and the Lucasade
Oh, the
helped.
Lucasade, yeah. And also, just to say, a few of you asking about those lucky dips. Now, Panda Craft saying, did you show what was in the lucky dips? I didn't. And Gilmore saying, Ben, show us the lucky dips. I can't, because basically these lucky dips, right, they're going to be so fresh out of the warehouse, it is unbelievable. Normally we would have them here, but Craig and I said, you know what, we want it to be like, selected on the morning. We want the lucky dips to be chosen fresh on the morning of the cartload. So our Jakey's going to be up there in just a little while, going to be hand picking all of the goodies for the lucky dips. What we will tell you is, though, we've got £1, £3 and £5 lucky dips. The £3 lucky dips will be worth at least £5 or more. The £5 lucky dips will be worth at least £10 or more, and you'll be able to buy 5 of each without repetition. What I will do for you later on Cartload is give you a bit of an idea of some of the items that you could get from the lucky dip. But obviously you won't be able to see that until later because Jake has not gone up there to select the goodies yet. So if you do want to hang fire, you can. Or, if you want to take a chance and just get buying now, you've got the ability to do that as well. Lots of love for your demo already, Craig. Gilmore just saying the sun shining down makes me think of Easter or Christmas. And the embossing is marvellous, says Nikoni, either side. They're so versatile, embossing folders, aren't they, Craig? And I know you're touching on it now, but Debbie's certainly got a few hints and tips up her sleeve as well.
She does. She really, really does. Lots of different ways you can use them because of the different techniques that you can do, whether it's like letterpress or you're doing your inking, your sparkle. Always remember your pastes and that you could be using as well. Really understated, I really do think. I know Debbie feels exactly the same. But what you can then do is, I'm going to start to finish this one, Ben, but to show that, as you say, there's lots of different ways. The finished sample I've done, I've got it on a 6x6 card.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is I'm going to start to assemble it as if I've attached it to my card blank. But then what I'm going to do is an alternative way to show you. I've created a 6x6 box. I've got the lid that I've already done. And this is to show how you can simply go between a card blank or a box if you want to decorate it in that way. So you can be starting to do them in different ways, not just your cards. So we've got our main layer here. So what I'm going to do is pop this one in. Now my foam pads on the back, I've done double layers. This layer I've done one layer of foam pad. The sentiment I want to really stand out proud.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in to the centre here. And this is why I love seeing this yellow all the way round. Didn't want to see black. Black works a treat all the way round, not in the centre bit. Then to finish off, I've taken one of our ladybugs from our Gemini mini elements. No gems, no pearls, no ribbon. I am simply popping the ladybug there to finish off as a lovely thank you card. But if you want to do a thank you gift, instead of going on the top of a card blank, that could go on the lid of a box. So you can chop and change. It could be maybe the corner of a 12 by 12 scrapbook. I necessarily wouldn't go high with the foam pad layers, but you can mix and match the different demo techniques, styles that you're going to do. So as much as we say, use your inks, use your Gilding waxes, this is to show that you can keep them in their bare, natural form, white, smooth stamping card, and the look, the effect, and the result that you get can be simply outstanding. Exactly the same. This is what I'd done last night. This is using a different sticker from the Verse Compendium. But then there we go. I was really, really chuffed with how they turned out. And it was actually coming from a comment that, or a few comments just before I went off on my summer holidays. Want to see some thank you cards, square cards, simplistic, but elegant. And as soon as I had these folders yesterday, I started demoing, and I thought, this is absolutely going to meet that need. So that is just one of your cut and emboss folders. You're getting 5 in total, so this is 5 elements in total. They're going to go through your junior, your midi, and of course, large die cut machines, $38.44 for everyone. However, platinum price, you're going to be £30 or £30.40 or $35.20. You guys across in Europe, just go to .eu. Thank you for the love of that demo. I can see them coming through thick and fast, Ben. Lots of lovely comments, so thank you.
Yeah, lots of chat coming through about that. Karen just saying, I have that cut and emboss folder. I'm going to steal the design. There's also lots of chat now in the socials about your favourite bald men as well, which is interesting. Nee just saying, Bruce Willis is gorgeous. You can also be a Bruce Willis, Ben. I can't. No, I can't. I tell you what, I might have to put the picture up on my. I don't want to. Don't you dare, guys, because I think this is on one of our WhatsApp groups somewhere. I know someone posted it. Don't you dare, Johnny. I'll try and post it. I thought he's going to do it. I'm going to put it up on the Facebook page for you later on. And Pamela on YouTube just saying, love The Rock and Vin Diesel as well. As you'll know, if you were watching yesterday, you'll know Craig.
Don't talk about The Rock. Big fan of Don't Rock go there.
As well. Johnny, did you just say I've got muscles like The Rock? More like the Pebble, I think. I don't know about The Rock.
I wish I had money like The Rock.
Hey?
I wish I had money like The Rock.
Yeah, right, seriously. Anyway, moving on, we've got some great deals coming up for you right throughout the day today as well. I mean, one of my favourite little machines we've got back for you as well is the Gemini Mini. Now, this is a deal that we've brought back for you because it's been so super popular. We're going to bring you the Gemini Mini, and if you go for this deal today, you'll get the free storage bag to go with it as well. I think this is worth $12.99 on its own, or $16. You're getting the bundle home today as a Platinum Club Inspire member for just $23.99 or $35.96, which is amazing. And what I will say is, if you are someone perhaps who is new to us here, you're looking to get started with your die cutting and embossing, but you don't want to spend a fortune, but you still want to have a die cutting and embossing machine which is going to do the job for you, which is going to give you the power that you would expect from our bigger machines, this is a great machine to go for. Mini but mighty. It's all done with the turn of a handle, and as I said, the power and precision that you get with this is the power and precision that you get from our bigger machines as well. The suckers there on the bottom mean it's going to stay in place when you're using it. And the other thing to say about this as well is if you have got any of our bigger machines, but sometimes you're doing quicker projects or maybe you want to craft on the go, this is a great little accompaniment. So many times you'll see our guys, they'll have the Gemini out or the Gemini Junior, and they'll have the Mini there on top as well, because not always, for some of the smaller dies, some of the smaller embossing folders, if you need to fire up the bigger machines and wait, you can simply whack it through the Mini and away you go. So as a great starter machine, grab it today with your free storage bag, but also if you've got one of our bigger machines, and you're looking for something which is quicker, which is on the go, which is portable, this is a great buy and always super popular. $23.99 or $35.96 if you're Platinum, and we'll have more details on that coming up for you a little bit later on Masterclass. And in Masterclass as well, we've got those embossing folders, of course, for you, and a nice selection, I think, as well coming up, which you can use alongside your Gemini Mini. Now, also coming up for you later on, the matte black cardstock has gone crazy apparently on Masterclass. You buy one, you get one, half price. I said, Craig, you buy one,
you get one half price.
Yes, you do. 80 sheets in total, and the price is amazing. £12 or $16.80. If you are a Platinum member today, jump in and grab that. Lots of love, by the way, for Craig's last demo coming in. Kathy DeCio, I love that card. So elegant and fresh. And now everyone's saying, put up that picture of Ben. It is not going up on here. I will, I'll put it up on my Facebook potentially later on. Suzette Suze, no. Stop it. Johnny's looking at it now and he's literally, I mean, he's, who do I look like, Johnny? He can't think. He's crying. Matt Dawson? He thinks I look like Matt Dawson, the rugby player. So there you go. If you want to know what I look like with no hair, Google Matt Dawson, the England rugby player, and you'll be able to see. Unbelievable. Right, let's get back on over to Craig. who's just getting ready for the next demo. I wish you'd never brought this thing in now, Craig.
Sorry. I just want to actually pick up on something that Karen says, and actually we picked it up yesterday when Ali was on, which I just need to say, how awesome was Ali yesterday? Absolutely awesome. She was absolutely amazing. But Karen was just saying, I have that cut and emboss folder, I'm going to steal that design. Now I'm saying this because it was also another question I seen on Facebook last night saying, can we replicate? All of us on the team, whatever we make, if you want to replicate it exactly like we have done and gift them out or sell them, go for it. You absolutely can. You don't need to ask our permission. You can absolutely recreate it exactly. I want to pick it up because I did mention it yesterday, but it was a question on Facebook last night. That's, oh right, okay, right. Lucky dip bags, the lucky dips. John is saying they're so busy. So I'm going to go straight into this demo. Do make sure, have a look on the website and get them out. Hopefully they don't sell out by cartload. Either way, Ben will show you, what you could potentially expect, but do have a look at them on the website as well, shop ahead. Whether it's masterclass, cartload, check these ones out.
And don't forget, if you do tune into Cartload, you'll be one of the very first to see what's in those lucky dips as well, because as I say, even I don't know what's in them yet, but at 7 o'clock tonight, if you want to wait, you will see exactly what you could be getting your hands on, and you can buy up to 5 of each without getting repetition. So back to those embossing folders then, Craig, what are you going to be showing us?
Personally, I wouldn't wait just in case they sell out. But here we go. These are our nice small dinky embossing folders. These are going to work beautifully and perfectly with our Gemini Mini. Now they're going to work with the Gemini Mini, they're going to work with the Gemini Midi, actually they're even going to go with the Gemini Go as well, but the Junior, the large Gemini as well. But they are perfectly sized, 5.75 by 2.75, which means they'll go through your Mini. Now within these ones here, we've got a selection of 2D and 3D. Now you can run them through a little bit of letterpress inking if you want to do that, then you can do. Start to cut them up. Now I don't mean the folders of course, I mean once you've done your cardstock, trim them, change the colours. So you can be making big backgrounds if you want. What about panels as well? Oh, so by doing them multiple times and doing panels, Ben, so it goes to show you can make them small, you can make them larger if you want, do checked looks if you want. Again, another one here where we've got that letterpress all the way down the back. Look at this one. Now the folder is actually this floral design along the base. Okay. But look how elegant that looks with your sparkle inks that you've got on the background there. Now that's just a few of the folders. There's actually 8 in total when it comes to the set. £16.14 here in the UK or $18.63 for you guys stateside. Platinum though, £12.91
What a bargain.
or £14.90 for embossing folders, some of which are 3D embossing folders.
Bargain.
That's what I'm going to be doing here when it comes to this demo, which is the Regency Floral. So we're still going with that elegant look. We're going for the small dinky look because you guys stateside love your small cards. We're doing more small cards, more small cards because you like them, but you guys stateside are also doing more large cards because we like them. So we're kind of meeting in the middle and it's lovely to see. But what I've got is I've got a card blank here, which is 6.5 by 3.5 inches. And what I've done is I've got it so that the fold is to the left-hand side, Ben, or it could be at the top if you want to. Now we're going to go black and gold with these ones, but what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate some yellow. Ooh. We're going to go yellow. Now, with my black matte cardstock, I've already cut this to the size I want, which is 5.5 by 2 3/4.
Okay.
We're going to position that straight in, and I'm going to line that up exactly where I need that to go. I like to cut it to the size I want because I don't need to trim it after, but you can do what I done in the last demo, and you can then come along and trim round if you want. This is our 3D embossing folder. So when it comes to the Gemini Mini, you don't need any shim whatsoever.
Whack it through on its own,
it's going to go through. But you know what I'm like?
Oh, here we go.
I like extra depth when it comes. So I've brought my metal shim from my Gemini Go.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that on the top and I'm going to feed that one through and I'm going to hold it. Now, as if you weren't going to get incredible detail as it is, you're now going to get even more because what we've got is that extra few millimeters when it comes to the depth of the embossing. So as I open this one up, what we're going to do is if I then, we'll see it in a wee bit more clearly detailed in a moment.
Here comes Nicola.
Here she comes. She is good, isn't she? How good she. Now, I know in the moment you're thinking, Craig, can't really see it. Let's bring in our Pebeo wax.
Yes.
So I'm going to use the King Gold for this one. Although I'm not doing a full demo on the Gilding wax, I've even popped them on the show as well, Ben, just if you are wanting to stock up on them. But this is the King Gold, and I'm using my finger.
Here
what
we
I'm
go.
doing.
Now it's coming to life.
We are going to town.
Oh, yeah.
Now I am starting off light, but what I want to do with this one is I want to go really heavy-handed and really make that emboss stand out. Similar to the last demo, if you want to do the opposite side where it would all be debossed, then you can do. Still works really, really well. However, it is the emboss side that I want. And I'm going to do it all, Ben, but what I'll do is I'll do half and half. So we'll get that side-by-side look.
And just again, for people who are watching for the first time, they're thinking, hang on a minute, why is he putting this on with his fingers? Because normally we see us using like various tools to apply inks and things like that. So why do you use your finger for gilding wax?
So you can then determine the pressure of your finger.
Okay.
So it's always start off light. And I really, really am going on light. I'm hardly popping my finger on with a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
We're going on light and we're building it up. Now it is that typical, you can always add on, but you can't take off.
Yeah.
You'll get more even pressure using your finger than you would maybe a dauber or a blending tool.
Okay.
You can use them, but because they are sponge, there is more chance of you wasting a lot of the wax that will then start to sit within the sponge. So therefore, by using your finger, using your glass mat or your brown craft mat, non-stick mat, that means that you're going to be able to use every bit of wax that you pop onto the mat or your finger, but really going to town on these ones. And with the Pebeo waxes, these are great for not just your card making, but so many nowadays are doing upcycling.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you're upcycling things you've got around the house, whether you're going to antique fairs as more and more start to open.
This is what it was originally used for, wasn't it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
It's originally used for your home
Furniture.
decor, your wood, your upcycling. But I really am, as you can see, Ben, going to town.
You are.
On the wax. I am, Nicola, I'm in it. Absolutely I am.
This is the first show you've done with Craig, Nicola. I mean, you were experiencing the full force of his maverick nature. Oh, you've only worked
Really?
with Debbie? Oh, okay. This is a treat for you today to get both me and Craig, then, isn't it?
I know.
I mean, seriously.
And do you know, I should just say, George, Charlotte, amazing. Nicola, you are doing phenomenal for the first time on Wake Up Call. I don't know about you, Ben, but if I hadn't just watched what I'd done a moment ago, I wouldn't necessarily think that was black card.
No, absolutely not.
No, not black card at all. So what we can go there is I'm going to use that as it is. Now what I'm going to do, I had already pre-done one, but do you know what? I'm going to use this one.
Yeah.
This one I did go heavy-handed, not quite as heavy-handed, and you can see the difference. But it's just, we always like to have one there prepped ready for time. However, let's use this one that I've just done. And what I'm going to do, because it's my personal preference, Ben, I'm going to layer these ones up, and we're going to finish this really nice dinky card.
I just think today, even with what you showed us so far, so the collection of embossing folders that you've used one of on this demo, Then the fact that we've got the Gemini Mini on that special deal as well. If you're wanting an inexpensive way to get into using embossing folders, now even just picking up a little bit of gilding wax to go with it as well, you can recreate what Craig is doing now really inexpensively. I mean, you don't have to spend a fortune to get into doing these kind of techniques and these kind of projects that Craig is showing you.
Not at all.
I think this is a great deal. If you get these embossing folders, the Mini, then pick up some gilding wax. That's a great kind of medium. I mean, you've obviously shown it here, but gilding wax is a must-have, isn't it? I think if you've got embossing folders.
It is. My full set of Pebble waxes.
Yeah.
I bought. I want to say maybe about a year and a half before I joined Crafter's Companion. I've not even touched the surface of mine. They last so long, ridiculously long. So you will absolutely not need to repurchase them again for quite some time.
Yeah.
That's how long that they last. But look at that against the yellow. And you know my mats and layers, I always do it 1/4 of an inch. I've made them slightly smaller. And then what I've done is I've done a bit of gold matte or gold satin on the outside as well. It's just to tie in that Empire gold into the back. And then I've got my double-sided tape again. You use your tape runner, your tacky glue, maybe you want to use your all-purpose glue. It's entirely up to you. But bringing in a card blank again, so just to reiterate, that's 6.5 by 3.5. Now I'm going to pop it here. And then before I finish off with my elements, I want to show you a couple of ways that we can do this. I've got also from my Gemini Mini range, so we've got the butterfly, same cardstock, yellow, satin gold, and the white. So we're tying it all together. So this is what it's going to look like once I've done it. I've taken my little die cut sentiment from our element range, but you could easily change it about, so you could have it that way if you want. That could be a book tag, that could be a gift tag if you want to, removing your card blank. But again, maybe just doing them at different angles. You can really be changing them, having fun with the way that they lay out. Lots of different ways that you can have them. But what I'm going to do is if I take these ones off, now with this being wax on the back, what I'm going to do, as much as I love my foam pads, over time, potentially the foam pads will drop off because they've got nothing to soak into, nothing to grip onto. So therefore, anything like that, I'm coming in with my tacky glue and I'm going to, let's get my nozzled free again. So let's go in here. So using the little pin. Anything that else you see me using, maybe you don't necessarily reference, head across to our website. You'll find lots of things there.
Is this good practice then generally to add a bit of glue to the back of your foam pads?
I will always do this if it's something textured, glitter card, or maybe anything that's coated like your waxes or anything like that. I will always tend to pop a bit of tacky glue on the back.
Yeah.
That dries into the foam pad, but it also dries into and onto the texture on the back. Even if you're going straight onto matte cardstock, you can certainly do that if you want. But it is more your texture or anything like that that I tend to do it with. So once again, let's go. They're having a little giggle in my ear because they're thinking this is a way to splat out in a minute.
I'm just sat back waiting for it to happen, to be honest, but I promise I won't laugh when it does. Nicola says she will.
Nicola just said she will laugh, and I know she will because she's a wee giggler.
She is a wee giggler.
We are very rarely does anyone have an off day in here, but see if we do, we can always count on Nicola just to make us smile. Cheer us up.
Nicola, by the way, as well, for those of you who are sort of fairly new to us, or you think, I recognise the name, Nicola. Remember when we did the Copacabana video? That was Nicola. That was Nicola who put that all together.
Yep.
So just to show you, she is well, very, very talented member of the team who sort of tries her hand at everything.
Nicola, do you still do your resin? It's not got. We're keeping her busy here at Crafter's Companion. She's not had a lot of time to do it. You might be familiar with Nicola. When she first started, she came on Wake Up Call and showed some of our
did she?
Resin work. Yeah, yep. She did indeed. Very, very talented girl. Not just when it comes to camera work and direction, but with her crafting as well.
Which gilding wax did you use again, by the way? Gilmore wants to know on that card.
So that one was Empire Gold.
Okay.
That I used for that one. So simple, straightforward. Don't be afraid to try your colours. You maybe wouldn't necessarily think the black and the gold would go with a bright yellow, but it does. It really, really does work. So you can do that simply. Change it about. It could be, you know, your book tags. It could be a little gift tag if you want. That's just one of them within the 8 set that you've got in total, if you go for them. £16.14 here in the UK. You guys stateside are £18.63. If you are platinum, for all 8 of these embossing folders, £12.91 or $14.90. You're saving over 30% within that one there. 100% use them straight through your Gemini Mini or your Gemini Go. If you don't happen to have a small die cutting machine, today certainly is going to be one of the days Ben showed you beforehand. You can still use them with your MIDI or your Junior or your large Gemini. So although they're small, you can still use them in your larger machines as well if you want to, Ben.
Loads of love for that. Love the look with the gilding wax, says Robbie on Facebook. Looking good, Craig, says Shadiah. Love this technique. And Michelle Smith on Facebook is saying really pretty card. Really, really cool, isn't it? And as you can see, really simple to achieve with the deals that we've got on today as well. Still lots of chat coming in about those lucky dips. Remember, if you are like Pamela Evans, who says, I want to know what's in those lucky dip bags, you'll have to wait until 7 o'clock tonight when we will
check them out now, though. Please don't miss out.
If you want to have an idea as to what is in them, you will have to come back tonight. £1, £3, £5 bags. Remember the £3 lucky dips, you will get something which is worth 5 or over. The £5 lucky dip bags worth £10 or over. Just to mention as well, lucky dip bags coming up on Cartload. We've also got, running between now and the 4th of July, spend £30, save £5, or $30, save $5, and also triple points on Totally Tiffany products for you as well. So get ahead on the web. Take advantage of the deal that you can see just here. And as I said, triple points on Totally Tiffany products as well. There you go, bottom of the screen. We've got some buddy bags coming up for you later on, which will obviously qualify for that. And something else which you definitely need to get if you haven't yet got it. Did you miss this on Members Week? Hundreds of these went out of the door. Loads of you got your hands on them, and we're so pleased that loads of you did. If you missed, though, the water bottle, then you can grab them right now. Platinum price is £7.99, $11.96. You can see, even whilst Craig is just cleaning up the other side of the studio there, he's got his, with his iron brew inside it. You can pop whatever you want inside yours. I don't know what he's got in it.
It's not iron brew, it's diluting juice.
It's what?
It's diluting juice.
It's what juice?
Diluting juice.
What juice?
Diluting juice.
Diluting juice? Oh, like squash?
Oh, you call it squash here in England, don't you?
Yeah, what do you call it?
Diluting juice, because you dilute it with water.
Oh, yeah, just squash.
Yeah, but it's like, I call things like lemonade, Coca-Cola, iron brew, I call fizzy juice. You call it pop, fizzy pop.
Let's not start. You can put your diluting juice in here. You can put your fizzy pop in here. You can put whatever you want in here, whatever liquid you like, you can pop into this. It holds 800 ml of whatever you fancy. You've got that flip top straw lid in there as well. And, you know, crafting can be thirsty work, so make sure you've got your bottle before these go. £7.99 or $11.96 if you are a Platinum member. Hey, listen, we are going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back very shortly with more goodies to chuck your way. But before we do that, if you've got stuff in your cart, in your basket right now, then now is the time to be checking out. We'll be back in a moment.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
There we go. That's everything you need to know all about Club Inspire as well. What to say as well, of course, when you're on the website, you're checking the bottle. If you know a crafter, now I know, yes, we're in the 1st of July. Of course, we're going into that season. We're thinking about Christmas and gifts and that sort of thing. If you were to check out your lucky dips, some of them potentially you'd be able to pop into the water bottle and then you could be given that as little gifts in that as well. Something just to check out when it comes to shopping ahead on the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com and .eu. What we can then do now is we can have a look forward as to what's coming up on the Cartload Thursday. I'm going to say this is probably one of the main highlight shows of the week when it comes to Cartload, because we've got incredible deals, values, bundles, and we've got Debbie, and it's our Debbie's Double Deals as well, so you know it's going to be jam-packed full. Something I get just very, very quickly, when I say I pick out items for the show, I kind of get you know, we've got these in stock, what about these, what about that? I couldn't believe that this was put forward to me, that it would be on Cartload, and that's why, Ben, I thought we had to have these ones on, because it's the birth month floral stamp and die collection. Thought there's no way I could let Wake Up Call pass and not have these featured. These are gorgeous. These are designed by Sarah Kay. Many of you are very familiar with her work now. Been on our design team for a number of years, and now she does some illustrating for us as well. Incredible colorist as well, as is many of our design team. We've got an incredible design team all across the board, but these ones here, we're going to go through them all relatively quickly. All the same concept, the birth month floral image with the dies to go with them. So this one here being January, which is the carnation. We've got February, which is the primrose. Then what we've got March is the daffodil.
Love it.
Then we've got, now this is what we would have in April in the UK, and that's the daisy.
Ah, it's my birthday, man.
Is that your birthday?
Yeah.
Then in May, we have Lily of the Valley.
Yeah.
Remember when Yankee Candle done a fragrance on that? Was gorgeous. Sad it's retired. Then...
What you got for June?
June, my birthday, and Debbie Fisher's, we've got the rose.
Of course you have.
Like to think I am a rose. Then in July, we've got, which we would class for the UK, Delphinium.
Oh yeah.
Here. Then we're going into the August, which is Gladiolus. Here. Then we're going into September, which is the Aster.
So yeah.
We're then going into October, which here in the UK we would class as the Marigold.
Yes.
Going into November, we're going into
What's it?
Then we're going into December.
What was? Whoa!
Here in the UK.
What is it?
Is poinsettia.
What was the one before it though again?
Here, poinsettia.
No, the November one.
October, marigold.
No, the one after October, in between
September, aster.
Dope. It was a... Was it a chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum.
A what?
Debbie, how do you say it? Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
How do you say it?
Oh, see, because I'm
You
not
can't
doing
even say
that.
it. Phew, it's not just me. That's November anyway. It's got...
It's a pretty flower, Craig.
Do you know
whatever it's
what?
called.
If you're unsure, let's give us our little cheats for you. November. That's it. Thank you, Debbie. Hooray! Debbie is in the rest of the day. If you didn't already know by me and Ben telling you throughout Wake Up Call, she's in the rest of the day on Crafters TV. But there we go. For that one there. So
Craig,
that
can I
one...
just quickly ask you, very, very quickly, Susie T has just asked, she's got a question for you. Susie T says, dude, is that price for real?
I know. The price is for real.
Dude.
So usually, but Will as well, Ben. Sorry.
Yeah, what?
Oh, no. I thought you were taking a hissy fit there. I thought you slammed your arms down.
No, I'm looking at you.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
I'm looking at you. What?
Oh, you're looking in the box. Yeah, so today's price you can see on the screen, platinum price you can see on the screen. Check out the saving that you can see here. Let's see if I can do this. Look at that saving. Here in the UK, you're saving £123.88. You guys stateside, you're saving $144.40 for the stamps and the dies as well. And
Yes.
yes, you're not getting one extra bonus point.
No.
You're not getting two.
No.
You're not getting three.
What about 4?
You're getting 100 extra bonus points as well. Maybe you're not quite at platinum. That could well and truly pop you over the edge and give you into that platinum as well.
Whoa.
Phenomenal deal. So absolutely, you are right, Susie. Also, I'm also going to do a big shout out to Taylor, our social media guru. Not been on Wake Up Call for a while. Well, not while I've been here anyway. Hi, Taylor. You are absolutely right, Susie. That price is real. It is real. But what I can do is, before we go into demo, let's show you a few finished samples.
Mate, I'm going to put it out there and say that I think that is potentially the deal of the day.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. Yeah. Now you wonder why. I didn't question, but that's why I was like, wow, that's in the cart load. So I am 100% going to agree with you. Now, because you've got the stamp and the dies, of course, as I say time and time again, use them on their own or use them together. That's the idea. Now, within this one here, using it as, when I say an edgeable, this image, it is completely die cut and it's just popped into the middle fold of a card. But then what we can do is we can go big. Now within this one here, what you can start to do is use individual elements, because not only do you get the main flower, so for in this one here we have got the January. So this one means that you've got individual flowers and you can create your own little flory flourish if you want. Different concept cards, whether you're doing alcohol colouring, watercolouring, whether you're going inks with your sparkles or aqua tints, you can be doing that if you want. Keeping them very subtle, keeping them small if you want. You don't have to go large. You can, of course, go large if you want. Initially, when I was starting to do the prep last night, I was going to do July. But I thought, do you know what? We're going into Christmas. So although, like us, you guys are raring to go for Christmas 2021, but I thought, let's just sneak a few elements from last year into cards this year. So we're going to go with the poinsettia from December. And what I'm doing, if you're on Instagram, you'll have seen this, a lot of lovely comments to the finished result. If you are not on Instagram, you'll have not seen what I'm away to do, because I gave you a tease onto my first demo today on Facebook. This demo, I gave a tease on Instagram. So you may not be kind of familiar as to what I'm away to do in a minute, but we're going to do it differently. I've got my Nina cardstock, and I'm going to position my stamp within the middle here. I want to say my cardstock's 5x5. I'm going to double check that in a minute. Sure, it's 5x5. But I'm going to use my large stamping platform. This will snugly fit within the 4x4,
okay,
but you will get a lot of ease use if you use your 6x6 or, of course, your large one. So for this, I'm going to use my alcohol proof and my noir black, because I'm going to use a few of my tri-blends in a moment. So we're stamping this one up. We're going to give it a really good coverage. And we're going to come back in to play here. So I'm going to stamp and we're going to give it a good coverage. Once I've removed that, I'm going to say I'm absolutely happy with how that looks.
Crisp and
nice, crisp and clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one. Let's take my image. Let me double check. So it's 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm going to take one of my Spectrum Noir art liners here. Happens to be 0.8. You can use any of them, but it just happens to be the 0.8 that I've got. And I'm going to bring in my ruler. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide, I'm going to draw a line. Now you can determine whichever way. Now at the moment you might think, Craig, I don't know where you're going with this. It will all become clear
Craig, where are you
shortly.
going with this?
So I'm going to go pretty much, let's go right down the middle here. As close to the middle as I can. And I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a line right down the middle. And that's it. I'm not going right to the edge. Basically going to have that. It's not a mirror image because it's not symmetrical.
Yeah.
But we've got that line down the middle. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the dark red blend. And I'm going to bring in the light green blend from my tri-blends. Let's bring in a piece of white cardstock. This side is what I'm going to colour. This side I'm going to leave black and white.
Okay.
So let's go in with the red blend. So this one here, within this petal of the poinsettia, it overlaps the black line that I've drawn. So I am only going up to the black line. So I'm going to go in with the lightest tone first. I'm going to do the blending and shading as I would usually do. I'm not going to do the detail by following all the accent lines that Sarah's put in for you. I'm going to keep it very, very simple, and I'm going to do the deep tone at the base, and it gets lighter and lighter.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this just for a couple of times with the poinsettia leaves, Ben, and then we can move on to the next bit.
Just to say as well, there's loads of chat about this particular product. No word of a lie, it's the best time that you could buy this. If you've waited and waited, this is the best price yet. I mean, it's the deal of the day. It's got to be the deal of the day.
Yeah.
The fact that you're getting those 100 bonus points as well. So Diana, who says, I need to cut down my basket. I just keep adding stuff. Add this in there if you haven't got it and you love it, because I truly don't think you're going to get this at a better price. Karen is saying it's hard to resist a bargain. CC, why are you always tempting me? I love these birthday month floral sets. I might have to cave. Do it. Absolutely go for it, because as I say, it's the deal of the day. Exceptional deal, says Aisha. And Patty just saying, use and love these birthday stamps all the time. Joanne just messaged to say, those extra points help as well. I'm only 202 points away from platinum, and I just joined in April. At least I'm telling myself I get a lot of extra points with my purchases. And Pamela says, these are in my cart. I don't need the extra points because I'm already 9 times platinum. Wow. It's a shame you can't pass them on, isn't it? Here, I don't need these 100 points. Do you want them? But the point is, again, this is a great deal. And obviously, we've sort of labelled these as your birthday month florals. But, I mean, you can use these whenever you want. You don't have to particularly use them in that actual month. But, you know, if you've got flowers within your crafty armoury, particularly a set like this, you've just got something that you're going to be coming back to time and time again.
And you'll see by the end result of this, Ben, this isn't actually going to be a birthday card for someone in December. It will be a Christmas card.
Yeah.
So you can mix and match them if you want. So I've done a couple of the poinsettia petals here. So once again, this is the tri-blend. This one is the dark red blend. So going in with the light, I've gone in with the dark at the base. Let's blend this one out here. And then we can finish this one off. What I'll do is I'll do one of the leaves here at the bottom, and then we'll show you another wee trick and then show you the finished result. So going in, what we can then do, so here
Johnny.
Oh my gosh.
Johnny, go to the top of the class. We've just realised, of course, between now and the 4th of July, if you spend £30, $30 or €30, you get another 5 off. So you can take another £5 off that price there, can't you? Because so it's the best price anyway, plus better than the best price anyway, because you're spending over £30, $30 or €30. That is unbelievable.
That is mental.
I mean, what? What?
What?
I mean, just give it away. Just give it away. And that is unbelievable. Right, well, even more reason. If you were on the fence, now you need to jump off the fence and grab this, because that just makes it, well, I mean, it's just stupid, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah, Julie apparently has just bought them and confirmed that she's got that extra £5 off because you're spending that £30. Wow.
Was that away with, you know, the discount, the extra points and that I totally forgot about our £5 off. Wow. It's mental, isn't it? In a good way for you guys. Mental for you guys, that's for sure. Now, I would carry on colouring in the petals. Now, this is a full leaf here, but I have only coloured up to that line that I've drawn here. Now, you know what I'm like, Ben. I like going round with my ice grey pen. Mm-hmm. So the only colour I am adding is the ice grey all the way around the full image.
So it just highlights it a bit more,
So it highlights it, yeah. What it'll also do as well is once the alcohol evaporates, it gets a little bit lighter, gives it that little bit of a full on drop shadow. And what we can then do, so this is where we carry on doing. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this, Ben? You ready?
What? Whoa!
Look at that. Now, the only difference, I've got a white gel pen and I've gone around just little bits with a white gel pen.
Oh, yeah.
But that is the same colour that I've done. Now, when I was saying at the start, you can determine where you want to draw that line. You can do it across the way if you want. You can do it at an angle. I personally love this effect by half colour, half monochromatic.
Yeah.
Change it up if you want to. And I'm keeping it like that. So what we can then do is I've got many of my layers already done. So this one, 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, black card, and then also a bit of gold satin. And I'm going to layer these ones up. I've also done some layers beforehand. This was part of our Christmas 2020 12 by 12 pop-out cardstock.
Okay.
So that's from that one. And the other sentiment that I've already stamped from this same stamp set is Season's Greetings. So this is what I mean by it's going to be a Christmas card, not a birthday card. But you do have happy birthday sentiments if you want.
Excellent. Yeah, Julie, just to confirm, I said I've just bought these. Don't forget there is £5 off that price. And Shelley on Facebook is saying, I wish I could share my points. I'm buying the birthday florals, but I don't need the points. I'm 12 times platinum. 12 times platinum. Wow. That is, I mean, amazing. Amazing spending, amazing deals. Thing is, when you have deals like this, you can't help but put them in your basket, can you? But again, as much as, you know, Craig has been saying it already, I will reiterate what he's saying. This is going to be here on Cartload, but the way it's going at the minute, I would get it now. I would get it now to ensure that you get hold of this bargain, because obviously still quite early in the US, isn't it? As the more people wake up and then cotton on to this, particularly those on the west side, then wow, this is going to be flying out the door. Might be the deal of the week. Might be. Let alone deal of the day.
Might be. And what I'm finding, Ben, is more and more of you at home are kind of cotton on to the fact of wake-up call is your perfect opportunity to get in there first. Whether it's a cartload deal, whether it's a launch day deal, this is the first opportunity to get in and get what you want. But what we can then do is I'm bringing in a few hand-tied bows. So just from my bows from my stash at home. Let's find some glue gel. So this is an embellishment, so therefore I'll use my glue gel. If I can find one, absolutely, Nicola. If I can find one that is not bunged up. So there's that one. Red satin and a little bit of gold satin. We're going to pop that there. Then what I've done, if I've got some leftover hunky-dory diamond sparkle pearls, so I'm going to do one there. So let's bring in this larger one. That can get placed there. These were self-adhesive, But what I have done is I've taken off that self-adhesive and I like to attach them with my Floral tacky glue. I'm only doing the one there. The glue will dry clear, but there we go.
That's brilliant.
Look at that. Now, if you were to do that with maybe one of the other ones, you could pop it into a frame if you wanted to. But there we go. So the only difference was I came in with a white gel pen and added a little bit of accent lines, which that is a tip from Sarah Kay herself. She does it, and I do it a lot now as well. So that's part of the birthday month floral stamp and die set. That full lot, 223 elements, £80 here in the UK, $95 for you guys stateside. Platinum is £64 or $76, but on this occasion, once again, I'm going to point to the saving. So the saving here in the UK, £123.88 for you guys stateside, $144.40. Incredible saving there. Double, 100 extra points as well. Plus, that's going to take you over that save more threshold, so you're going to get £5 off as well. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It is phenomenal. Just quickly before we move on from that, Seal wants to know which ice grey pen did you use? Which ice grey number for the pen?
Ice Grey 2.
Ice Grey 2.
So whether it's tri-blends or classics, it's Ice Grey 2.
Phenomenal. I'm loving the fact in the chat now as well, we're getting loads of you going, well, I'm 12 times platinum, well, I'm 13 times platinum. Michelle has just gone, Michelle Smith on Facebook, I'm 18 times platinum.
Wow.
Yikes. This is brilliant. Keep the chat coming, but listen, whatever you do, if you're looking for a steal of a deal today and you've been looking out for this particular deal, grab it. I truly do not think you will find a better time to do so. Now, as well as doing the spend £30 or $30, save an extra $5, we've also got deals coming your way on Tiffany as well. Triple points on totally Tiffany products. So let's show you the buddy bag collection that we've got for you. So within this collection, I mean, literally, you've got a buddy bag, I think, for pretty much everything. Within this collection, you've got Monica, Edna, Gail and Teresa, Sue, Katia, Barbara and Terry. All right, so you're getting all of those. £32 or $45 is the deal on that, of course. And your platinum spending $25.60 or $36. Remember again with that, triple points for you, and of course you've got the ability to save that extra money as well. Spend 30, save 5, triple points on everything totally Tiffany for you too. So many reasons to jump in and buy. Aisha just saying, I thought I was bad, 4 times platinum in 9 months. Working on 5 times. Well, the way these deals keep going, we'll have more platinum members than ever before, I think, particularly with Carload later on. Lucky Dips coming up. We've got the full kind of look through the birthday month florals as well, and more. Don't forget, of course, masterclass. If you love your embossing folders or want more hints and tips, that's coming up with Debbie from 3, but plenty more besides. Right, we've literally got just over 15 minutes remaining, so let's get on to another demo and we'll get you to vote for your favourite demos. But before that, have a look at this next deal that we've got coming up, the Ultimate Organizer Complete Collection. It's a half-price deal. Platinum members, you've got this price, and of course you're spending over £30 or $30, so you've got an extra £5, $5, €5 saving. I mean, Craig, I mean, he can't believe this one either. He was too busy checking the price over there. It's right, Craig, isn't it?
Definitely right. Definitely right. Definitely right on that one. I don't need to go over what Ben's just said there. Absolutely phenomenal. Cartload as well, Ultimate Organizer, 132 elements in total. Now, £74, no it's not, £47, other way around, here in the UK. Add in, not taken off. £47 here in the UK.
74 would still be good.
It'd still be good, actually, to be honest with you. £59 here in the UK. Platinum for the Ultimate Organizer. I'm going to show you another direction in which you can go down, not actually using them as an organizer in a minute, is £37.60, $47.20. Always like to reiterate again, of course, you guys in Europe, you know, the website's crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. That's the place that you need to go. Now, I'm going to show you one of the organisers. So this full set coming up in Cartload with Debbie and Ben is going to enable you to make things along this line here. An organizer set. So it gives you the dies to create the pockets, the tabs. You've got the stamps in that as well, little corners, maybe your little reminders, your receipts, your shopping lists, all of that you can then be creating within the organizer. Now, I'm not going to go through each one, but you can see the different looks and styles that you can create, whether it's black cards, whether it's pattern papers, whether it's craft cards, maybe you just want to keep it the black and white. Now, we have, and you know, I know that we have featured them a few times, brought them back for Wake Up Call because it is phenomenal price. But what we're going to do, we're not actually going to make an organizer. We're going to bring in the stamp sets that you get within the set. So we're going to go in with the memo cards, we're going to go in with the calendars, and we're going to go in the month, dates, and occasions. Now, the memo cards, what I'm going to do, or what I've done, is I've taken the little stamp that says winter. It does just say it down at the bottom. So I've taken winter. Then when it comes to the month, days, and occasions, I've taken the stamp that says December. So I've got that one. Then when it so that's that packaging. When it comes to make a list, no, it's not make a list, it's calendar. What I've done is I've taken the little tab that says December, which I've got here, and this tiny little dot here that would enable you to mark on your calendars. I've taken that little dot there. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in my white smooth stamping card. You can use your little stamping platform. Because these are so small, Ben, I just prefer to use a little acrylic block that I've got. And we're going to do one of my favourite styles, and that is random stamping. So we're now going to take our stamps from the Ultimate Organizer, and we're going to create a Christmas card.
Oh, I love that idea.
So we're going to go in random with December.
Which goes to show you don't need to, again, get hung up on the organizer idea, do you? There's
not
loads
at all.
of different uses for this.
Not at all. You do have the full organizer die set as well. Not even touching upon that for this one. So what I'm doing is let's stamp a few out here. I know I always repeat myself, but when you do this style, please, please, please always remember stamp off the page. It gives it that more natural look. So I am randomly going in with December and winter. So anything that I could see on the stamp set that resembled Christmas or December or the winter period, I'm doing that. And I'm doing these with alcohol-proof flagstone.
What's that one there?
This one says December.
Oh, December, okay.
Yep. So that's your December one. And no specific reason as to why I'm using the alcohol proof, because I'm not going to be colouring over the top, although I would, with the finished one I've done, is go around with my grey, of course, but you'll see that in a minute. So randomly stamping these ones out. Now, I would continue to do a lot more, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my little dot here, mix it up very, very slightly. Now, I don't have my quick dry, so let's just use my Bordeaux water reactive instead. Now, the one I'm going to show you that I've done, I used my Chinese red, I've just stamped that in black, not to worry.
That's all right.
Not to worry. The one I'm going to show you, I have used my Chinese red quick dry, but this is still giving you the idea. So what we'll do, randomly stamping out. So let's do a couple more. There we go. So really, really fill it all up. Then of course what I would do is around everything other than the red dots, ice grey too. Let's go to the light shade. And what I would do is draw around. Never be specific when you're doing the stamps. I am literally following the outline and then colouring in. So we're following it all the way around. It will get a little bit lighter, but you would do that with all of these ones.
Okay.
Now what I did also do is within all these Decembers, I went in with my glossy highlights.
Oh, they're very popular at the minute, aren't they?
Still in stock, yeah. Yeah.
Just.
I'd done this last night before checking if we had them in stock. Thankfully we do.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is let's just press so I can get all this little bit out. I didn't have my lid fully on, and because of all our studio lights, it's dried out the nib just slightly. So let's give that a helping hand. I might need my little pin from my tacky glue. Oh, there we go. So all that I'm doing is I'm going to squeeze, and then I'm going to give it a helping aid just to follow that oval.
So these are self-drying, self-leveling as well, aren't they?
They're self-leveling to the point of you will not get any bubbles or anything like that. It'll still retain that dome effect.
Yes.
So it won't go completely flat, but that self-level shape, yes, it will do. Then within the dots, I use just little red gems that I've got at home.
Okay.
Which then
Whoa,
gives me that look.
That's brilliant.
So the red is the Chinese red quick dry, but we can see the additional stamp I used within the set is the one that says holiday. So you can see how that looks, and the glossy highlights picks out the December. So we're now using the ultimate organizer to create a Christmas card.
Yes.
So that is 6x4. So let's bring in some red cardstock, and I've gone in 1/4 of an inch. Now actually before I stick this down, what I'm going to do very quickly, Ben, let me just take rid of some of this ink so I don't transfer it. What I've got within my stash is I've got real white, this is 16mm satin ribbon, which is green. So let's take my backing off here and then here. And I was just trying to think of another way to use the stamp sets in conjunction with Christmas, or you can be doing birthday cards, you know, because you've got all these tabs of birth dates, birth months. You can be doing Christmas if you want, birthdays if you want, or weddings. So let's trim that excess.
I just think this is a great demonstration of how to use this in a completely different way, because I think maybe in the past, the Ultimate Organizer, people have perhaps been a bit overwhelmed with all of the different pieces that you get in there and thinking, you know, oh, it's got to be an organizer. I've got to use all of the, you know, different components within it, because it is a big collection. So this is a nice way to actually go, well, actually, no, I'll just pick a few little bits and pieces and create something completely different. So this is
exactly. And that's right, you know, if I'm going to bring back something on Wake Up Call that we've maybe had on a few times, I'm going to bring it back for a reason, and that is to show you a different way. Green cardstock, we're just pulling out that colours, and then I'm going to come in with a 5x7 card blank. And what we can then do is pop it onto my card blank.
I also think the design that you've done there would look really cool, like, it almost looks like it should be on like an envelope from the North Pole. Do you know what I mean? That design. It's so cool. Or a little postcard. It's almost like the big man himself has sent it.
And do you know what you could do as well? Johnny just said it a moment ago, when you're doing your own wrapping paper.
Great idea.
Really good. You don't need to make it as full if you don't want to, but of course you can. Now, I'm not going to add any additional sentiment, because to me, Ben, that clearly says Christmas card. Because you've got Christmas, you've got holidays, December. All that I've done as extra is I've done a hand-tied bow as well. Let's come in with my, let's find the one that I managed to, there we go. So I'm going to pop this, I did, Johnny, tie it myself. I did indeed. And then there we go, our card. Before I show it upright, my original one was slightly longer. I trimmed it. So this is what the other end. I've curved the edges, and then what I've done is, again, red satin ribbon, because I didn't want to bin this bit. So I've already popped a hole using my crocodile. So this now can be, excusing the state of the back of it, because it was kind of like 1:45 this morning I'd done this. But that can be a little gift tag now. That would be nice and clean on the back, but you've got the tag that matches the card, which you would not think comes from the full Ultimate Organizer collection. So there we go. I'm not going to hold it up for long, Nicola, because I don't want the bow to fall off. But I was so chuffed and pleased with with how that looked, Ben, the way I just thought, this is what I said to Ben. Usually, you all know at home, I tend to go over time when it comes to the demos. Did say to Johnny, I was like, Johnny, please keep me to time because I want to do all 4 demos. Well, and I straight away, Lorraine Ben on Facebook, big capitals is saying, absolutely love that, Craig, as well as lots of lovely comments as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and there's loads of them coming in, as you can see. Craig, so glad you're back with all your creativity, says Rosalind. This was a very simple card. The results are beautiful. What a cool technique, Craig, says Suzette. Love that. I've been on the fence about the organiser, but now I believe I will get it. Now it's over to you. We've literally got 5 minutes remaining, so it's going to have to be a quick vote. Good luck with this. Which are you going to vote for as your demo of the show? 4 in Wake Up Call and all, well, they could get the title here, but which one are you going to go for? Craig, just run us through what you've been making.
So we did, so this is, I'll show you the card. We did obviously pop it on the top of a box, but pretty much identical. So this is the card with the cut and emboss folder, number 1. Number 2 was our little embossing folders, which is number 2. Then what we've done is with the birth month floral stamp and die set, number 3. And then using our ultimate organizer, we only used the stamp set, that was number 4 that we done with this one here.
Wow.
So half elegant all occasion and half Christmas themed as well.
All right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. The organiser, let's show you. Here it is. Best price ever on this. And again, what a great way to kind of show you that you can just take little bits and pieces from this organiser and create something completely different. Yes, this is great if you want to get organised, if you want to create those ultimate organisers, but actually, as we've just seen there, it's something very, very much out of the box. This is usually £95 or $120. £47 today or $59. Platinum price £37.60 or $47.20. And don't forget, we've got that deal running until the 4th of July. If you spend £30 or $30 or €30, you'll get an extra 5 or 5 off. This is just bonkers that we've got so many deals for you. Again, why would you not get the ultimate organizer at this price? It's one of those days where I'm just going to say, just buy. I mean, get everything, because the best prices ever, bonus points left, right and centre, spend 30, save 5. I mean, it's bonkers. Get shopping today, because this is a brilliant, brilliant day here at Crafters TV. Right, we're waiting for the votes to come in. It's going to be a jam-packed day, Craig, this, isn't it?
It is. It really, really is. If Wake Up Call is anything to go by, then of course you've got Masterclass and Cartload. So while the votes are coming in, Masterclass, remainder of the day, it's going to be with him, but it's with Debbie. She's going to be doing the demoing. That, of course, is then going to be 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. But then come back for Cartload. That, of course, is going to be 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Just to say as well, here in the UK, Debbie Robinson is a way to be popping up on Create and Craft from our next studio. So she's going to be popping up. So if you're here in the UK or you guys stateside, there is apps or Apple TV, you could watch the UK version. I'm going to be popping up on Create and Craft 7:30 here tonight in the UK. And that's going to be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, make sure you keep the noise down there, because we've got Cartload on.
Yeah,
in here,
so here in the UK, you have to decide whether you're going to be watching Debbie and Ben with Cartload. I personally wouldn't blame you if you watch Cartload. Shouldn't say that, but let's say we're crafters, we're all about the deals. But you know, if you've got maybe me on the iPad and Ben and Debbie on the phone or the big TV or something like that, then you can absolutely do that. But that's here in the UK on Create and Craft, that is for sure. Wow, what a big day it's been already. Well, big show already.
I got a winner!
I'm not surprised it's that one.
The winner of demo of the show is number 4. Had to be 4.
I'm not surprised at that. Not surprised in the slightest.
So different.
Even now the comments are still coming through, the love on that one. Thank you so much. I'm glad you appreciated the different takes on these ones here. Right, that is it for me on Crafters TV for today. As I say, I am here in the UK going to be on Create and Craft tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, for a few days I say good farewell to Ben before he's back.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week.
Next week. I'm going to be back with the gorgeous Becky tomorrow.
Oh, no Joe tomorrow.
No, it is Becky, isn't it? It is Becky. It is Becky. Joe's back.
He's going part-timer as well, is he, Joe?
Like me? Yeah, like you as
did
well.
a few days, yeah, because he had Monday. He's not doing 4 days. Unbelievable this week. What a part-timer.
Unbelievable.
Wouldn't catch me doing that. Sorry.
Johnny, can I say what we've got on launch day tomorrow? Johnny, well, I won't say that. It's not Johnny that's in tomorrow. If you want to see something, the first of our Christmas 2021, do you know why I'm buzzing?
He's done it.
It's meant to be Leanne. Leanne is just mega busy with things coming up, so I'm doing it. So all tomorrow, me and Becky wake up call with Craig, then we've got launch day, then I'm back with the Colour Me Happy as well. I am buzzing, I cannot wait. If you think I'm hyper today, wait until tomorrow comes as well. Ben, thank you so much this week. I have had an absolute blast.
Me too.
Johnny, I've had a blast. Nicola, you have been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the comments. I will see you the same time tomorrow for Wake Up Call. Don't go anywhere. Ben and Debbie are here for the rest of today on Crafters TV with that incredible masterclass. And Cartwood, make sure you get your lucky dip picks. Get them checked out now before the end of Wake Up Call. Well, we're going now anyway. Bye.
Bye.